Hey, Maximizers! Welcome to my life. If this is your first time watching me, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Crystal, aka Krista Maximizer, and I am a content coach. I help product based business owners create consistent content that leads to consistent sales so they do not have to run ads or pay influencers to sell their products. I help my clients create organic content that builds an audience for them and leads them to more sales in their business. I started off creating content as a business owner in 2018. I started by teaching women how to coupon, how to budget, and how to save money intentionally. I built up that YouTube channel and I started coaching. So from there, I started teaching women how to do all those things, but in a private coaching community. I've sold workshops, I've sold boot camps, I've sold memberships, I've sold one-on-one coaching, I've sold group coaching. In 2020, my clients asked me, "Hey, Crystal, teach us how to start a YouTube channel, teach us how to make money, teach us how to start a side hustle." So in 2020, I started teaching my couponing clients how to start businesses. And I completely fell in love with being a business coach. So from 2020 to 2023, I did both. Front facing, I taught women how to coupon, how to budget, how to save money. And then when they asked for it, I taught them how to start businesses and how to start side hustles. In 2023, I decided that nothing bad happens when women make more money. And I wanted to be known for helping women make more versus helping women save a bunch of money. So in 2023, I decided I'm going to be a business coach. Now, this year in 2024, I decided to niche down a little bit more because business coaching is so broad. In 2024, I decided that I was going to be a content coach. Why a content coach? Because one thing, the main thing that I do really, really well is content. I have posted close to 2,000 YouTube videos across my two YouTube channels. If you're not subscribed to my business YouTube channel, please go subscribe to Build a Business with Chris, Build a Business with KRYS. So I have close to 2,000 YouTube videos. I've gone live close to 1,000 times since 2019 across my platforms. And from all of that content I've created, I have been able to make close to $400,000 on social media. Now, most of that money has come from coaching, but I've also been able to garner 5-figure brand deals, 4-figure brand deals, collaborations. I've been a spokesperson of a brand. I've been on 3 different news stations. Over 20 times I've been on the news. All of that came from my content. I've been able to build an audience of close to 100,000 followers and subscribers across all of my platforms. TikTok, Instagram, both YouTube channels, and my Facebook business page. All of that comes from content. Content has been the core of my business. Hey, Belinda, thank you so much for joining. If it wasn't for my content, I wouldn't be Krista Maximizer. I wouldn't have made all that money, and I would not have a business because I get clients directly from my content. I make sales directly from my content. So I am a business owner first, meaning my number one goal is to make money, make sales. But my secondary is to create content that leads me to the sales. I've only spent about $500 on ads in my whole entire content career, and those ads did not lead me to sales. My organic content led me to sales, specifically my lives. I love going live because I'm a psychomaniac, and going live has not only built my audience, it has also built my sales. I get more sales when I go live and engage with my audience. So I really wanted you to know who I am, who this person is that's in front of you yapping, because I love to yap, and share with you a little bit about my journey of where I started. So I have been on the internet creating content since 2018. I am not new to this. I am true to this. I have been doing this for a long time, and I have been pumping out a lot of content. But what I specifically want to talk about tonight, and we're going to talk about content a little bit, I want to talk about growing your business while you're scared. I want to talk about using your fear to do something that you've always wanted. So there's a lot of you watching right now across all of my platforms. I am live on all of my platforms at once. TikTok, Instagram, both YouTube channels, and my Facebook page all at once, okay? So I want to know in the comments, number one, where are you watching from? What city, what state, what country are you watching from? And then number two, if you are scared to grow a business or start a business, I want you to put, if you're scared, I want you to put a S in the comments. If you ain't never scared, put an N in the comments. So where are you watching from? Yes, if you have any sort of fear. And N if you have no fear. If you're like, girl, I ain't scared of nothing. Somebody put an X. I hope X means no fear. Belinda's in New York and she's a little bit scared. I understand. Cecilia is watching on YouTube and she's a little bit scared. I'm going to tell y'all right now, I've been doing this for a long time and there's still parts of business that scare me. Not necessarily scare me and freeze me, but I'm nervous and worried about certain things in business. But I'm going to talk to you about how we navigate those fears. A little bit of healthy fear is natural, right? Like you should be a little bit scared. You should be a little bit nervous. There's nothing wrong with that. Cecilia's in New York. Thank you so much for joining. First Journey put an X. I hope that means no fear. Rain Dazzle Boutique said no fear. I hear you, girl. Hair by Celine is here from VA. Thank you so much for joining. Six Figure Therapy is here from Texas and no fear. I love it. If you don't got no fear, I love that for you. I love that for you. It takes time for some other people to get there. It takes time for some other people to get there for sure. Okay. So we are going to talk about it. So continue to let me know where you're watching from. And if you're a little bit scared, that's okay. That's natural. Thank you so much for those gifts. I appreciate those gifts on TikTok. Let me know, Vegas-ish, if you have any questions or if there's anything I can answer for you or help you with. A little bit of fear is okay. The paralyzing fear, meaning you're so scared you do nothing, that's not the type of fear we're living with over here, okay? So let's talk about how to grow your business even if you're scared, okay? How to grow your business even if you're scared. Ball Forever says, I'm not scared. I just don't trust or believe humans to try to sell them anything. This world is evil. Okay. All right. Do you have a business? Yes or no? I don't know. I don't know if that's a troll comment or a real comment. I don't know what to say. But Linda, what do you mean you don't know what to say? Tell me more. Okay, so are you saying you don't know what to say in business? Is that what you're saying? You're scared because you don't know what to say in business? Let me know if that's what you mean. First things first, okay? We're talking about growing your business even while you're scared. So that means you've already started your business. Okay, you don't know what to say. Okay, cool. Remind me again, what is your business, Belinda? What is your business? So first things first, we're talking about how to grow your business while you're scared. So this means you already have a business started or you have an idea of a business that you want to start. You know that there's something that you want to do and you're scared to do it, okay? This is going to require you don't have to do it now. You can do it after you listen to this. You can also go back and watch this replay on my YouTube channel, Build a Business with Chris as well. And it's Build a Business with KRYS. So make sure you subscribe. And if you are watching on YouTube and you want to stay connected with me after this, make sure you fill out this form right here. And this form will get you to my email list, give you the link to my YouTube channel and the link to book a sales call with me if you want to chat about working together. Okay. Okay. So I want you to get out a notebook, a piece of paper. I journal every day. Get a notebook, get a piece of paper, get a journal out. And I want you to write down, what does growth look like to you in your business? Vitamins and herbs. I promote wellness products through a company. Okay, I think we talked about this before. I'm going to get to your question in a second about tips of what you can say. But what I want you to do is, if you feel any sort of fear, you're scared at all, you're nervous, you don't know how to move forward, I want you to sit down with a piece of paper and I want you to write down, what does growth look like for you? If you could wave a magic wand, money and time were no object for you, what would growth look like in the next year for your business? What would it look like for you to be like, dang, I did the dang thing. I did the damn thing. I did what I wanted to do. Like, my business is growing. I want you to write down a clear picture of what the next 12 months in business looked like for you if you were to grow, right? For me, it's sold out one-on-one coaching, meaning I am to the max. I got 20, 25 clients on my roster. I can't take another person, right? Growth for me looks like I have, grown my following by at least 500 to 1,000 followers across all platforms minimum. I'd love more, but minimum. Like that's the minimum, right? Growth for me looks like hitting consistent 10 to 15K months every single month without a shadow of the doubt. That's what growth would look like for me in the next 12 months. But I want you to get crystal clear on what growth would look like for you. And I need you to write it down. You can't just say it and you can't just think it. There's power in the pen and you need to write these things down. So I want you to sit and write down, what does growth look like for you in the next 12 months in relation to your business? Where are you right now? Where do you want to be in the next 12 months? I need you to write your vision down and make it clear for the next 12 months, okay? Now, Belinda said she's scared in business because she doesn't know what to say, okay? So now we're going to talk about content. When it comes to sharing your business, first things first, you have to think about your business as a solution to a problem. We are not selling the product, we're selling the solution that the product gives you. So if you have vitamins and herbs, what does taking these specific vitamins and herbs do to my body and do to my life? Don't sell me vitamin D. Sell me what vitamin D does to me. Does it give me more energy? Does it brighten my skin? Does it help me sleep better? Does this make sense? Yes or no? Sell your product as a solution to a problem and tell your audience what their life is going to look like for the better when they use your product. Does this make sense? Yes or no? Sell the solution to the problem and how it manifests in their life. Don't just, I sell vitamins and herbs. What do you sell? What transformation are you selling to your ideal clients? Okay, that would be my suggestion for you. Now, we're going back to growing your business scared. The second tip that I have for you is an exercise that I do almost every day. I want you now, you put what your vision looks like at the top of your page. I want you to go midway down your page and I want you to put a line in the middle where we got a left side and a right side, okay? So what we're going to do on the left side is I want you to write down every single thing that scares you about growing your business. Every single thing that you are afraid of. We have to face our fears and we cannot overcome them if we don't know what they are or we are lying to ourselves. So every day I personally do a journaling exercise where I write down what my fears are, what I'm nervous about, any negative thoughts that I'm having. I get that gunk out of my brain. So I want you on that same sheet of paper where your vision is clear. I want you to write down everything that you are scared of in business. You're scared you're not going to make enough sales. You're scared you don't know what to do. You're scared you don't have enough experience. You're scared no one's going to buy. You're scared people are not going to like your product. Whatever it is, I want you to write down all of your fears, everything that scares you, everything that's negative, everything that makes you nervous. My family said I can't do this. No one believes in me. No one supports me. This is never going to work. I want you to write down all the negative stuff. Write it down. Okay? Let me scroll through these comments. Write down all the negative stuff. Everything. Okay? On the left side. Hey, Rare Opulence Collection. You said that makes sense. Cool. I think I always forget that part. A lot of people do. Like, buy my lipstick, buy my lipstick, buy my lipstick. No. Focus on the why and what the transformation is going to be when the person wears your lipstick. But how do you do it without sounding like a commercial? You genuinely talk about it. Okay, Rare Opulence Collection. Let's use a real example. What do you sell? What is the Rare Opulence Collection? Tell me what you sell. Tell me what you sell and I'll give you an example. Tell me what you sell and I'll give you an example. Okay? You write down your fears on the left side of the page. Okay? Candles and body products. Okay. I'm going to give you a real basic example of a video that you can make. I'm going to say that your body product is lotion. Okay? This is you. Let me tell y'all about a time where I was ashy and nothing was working. While you are telling this story, you are opening up your lotion. So let me tell you about a time where I was ashy and every type of lotion I was using was not working. My skin was so freaking sensitive that every single piece of lotion that I was using, I put that on and the elbows was still ashy. And I struggled for years trying to figure out, like, is it me? Like, what's wrong with me? What's wrong with my skin? I tried all these different products and nothing worked. So finally, I sat down and I was like, I have to create something that works for me. So I started researching all the different butters and all the different scents and all the different ingredients that's in all of these products. And I was like, I had to make something that's better, right? So I literally sat in my kitchen, racked my brain for weeks, months, years, whatever it was. And I really figured out like what works best for my skin. And I also thought to myself, like, if I'm having this trouble, right? Someone else is having this trouble too. So I sat down and I made the lotion. I came up with this lotion and it has single-handedly changed my skin. My skin is much more moisturized. I don't feel dry and cracked. I don't have to reapply 57 times a day. My elbows ain't ashy, right? When I'm going out, my elbows ain't ashy. And when I created this, I literally just created it for me. But then I realized other people need it too. So that's why I created the Rare Opulence collection. Literally, it was selfish. It was for me. And then I was like, you know what? I got to share this greatness with the world. So right now, I have two scents. I have Chris Berry and I have pineapple. And my favorite is the Chris Berry because it has berries in it. It's my favorite floral scent. I wear this sucker every single day and I feel moisturized after being walking around for so many years, feeling dry and crusty. I walk around feeling like I'm the best woman in the world because I'm mad moisturized. Okay. So that's literally how I actually, like, solved my problem of confidence, because I realized I wasn't confident because I was ashy. Now I'm moisturized and I am the bomb. Okay. You don't even have to say go buy it. You don't have to say it. But do you see how I sold you your lotion? Right? Talk about it. Let me tell y'all about my pineapple lotion. Okay. Let me tell you why I use this every single day and just focus on the why. You see how I never said go buy it, go buy it, go buy it? I told you the story of it. Does this make sense? Yes or no? Does this make sense? Yes or no? Okay. I make jewelry, but I don't make sales because of my heart. If you are a business owner and you're not making sales, you have an expensive hobby. We are selling a solution to a problem. People buy jewelry because why? I don't leave the house without earrings on. I feel confident with earrings. I feel like a little kid without my earrings on. I'm not a necklace girl. This ring, my mama gave me this ring. This was her engagement ring to my stepdad. She split it in half and gave one half to me and one half to my sister. I wear this ring every day because my mom gave it to me, right? If I go out, I'll put on different jewelry. But why do people wear jewelry? They wear jewelry because it makes them feel confident. It looks good, and it takes their outfit to the next level. Okay? So people want to buy jewelry. So if you're not selling because you feel bad for people taking people's money, having a business may not be for you, because I'm not taking anybody's money when I offer you a one-on-one coaching program. I'm actually helping you solve a problem. If you're struggling with content and sales, and you buy a one-on-one session with me, you're not giving me your money. You're investing money in yourself to get the results that you desire. People pay to solve problems every single day. So if you have a product that solves a problem, someone wants to buy it. But if you have a product and you don't open your mouth and tell people this is how it solves the problem that you have, you're not going to make any sales, right? Having a business is not for everyone. But if you have a business, you have to sell. There's no way around it. And no one's going to sell your stuff like you're going to sell your stuff. So sell the solution to the problem and talk about your big heart. Talk about why you created it, why you're selling it, and go from there. You have to share the why, right? We need to talk. I want to open a business, but I don't know the first step. Do you know what business you want to start, or you still on the fence? Either way is fine, but let me know. Do you know what business you want to start, or you on the fence? Let's see what comment I got over here. Yes, that was good. I always overthink. Yes. Don't share don't say bye. Share the why. Why do they need it? Why is it good? Why is it a solution to their problem? Before you say bye, say why. And 9 times out of 10, you won't have to tell someone to buy it. They're going to be asking you, where can I buy it? A rental hall. Oh, that's a good one. Okay. So if you want to book a sales call, you can, but a rental hall is honestly simple. The hardest part is going to be finding a place that you want to be your hall, right? So you just got to find the location, a location with good parking, because you know that's always hard. Once you have the location, the marketing is the easy part, because you go into the space. So you go into the space and you show what it can be, right? So even if that means you have to stage it, where like you stage a wedding, you stage a birthday, you stage a baby shower, right? Or you do like or you charge a little teeny tiny amount to like your friends and family to start. I'm not saying forever, but in the beginning, maybe the first 4 or 5 people who book the hall, you charge them a little teeny tiny amount. And then you use their pictures in their videos. Like I'm charging you 200 to use the space, but I need to be able to use your event as content for my business. Or we literally stage it to where we just put all the decorations and stuff in there. Ain't nobody's baby shower, but it's a baby shower or it's a wedding reception. You know what I mean? And you use that to market on social media of like, I have a rental hall. And then with that, getting on Google, getting on Yelp. So when people search for a rental hall in your area, you are one of the top ones. Also, this is a lot that I'm throwing at you, but also like making connections with other people, like making connections with the DJs, with caterers if you don't have catering. So like when someone goes to this DJ, if they don't have a venue, you're an option. If someone goes to this DJ caterer and they don't have a venue, you're an option. So I know that's a lot, but I would say for that, first things first will be finding the space that you want. And then the marketing is the easier part. But if you want to have like a real deal conversation, I do offer free sales calls. And the sales call is just for us to assess where you are, where you want to go, and what it would look like to work together to get there. And then from the sales call, you can decide if you want to do a one-time strategy session or if you want to work together for 6 months. But the rental hall will be the first thing, because that is your product. Your product is the hall. And then once you have the hall, I really, really help you with the marketing of the hall to get the clients. And then once you start getting a few clients, you'll get referrals. And then it'll be like, oh, my sister had her baby shower at your hall. So the next time somebody wants a baby shower, they're going to call you. I know that was a lot, and I do be talking a lot. But if you want to book the sales call, there's a link in my bio. You can book a free sales call, and we can chat all about it. Okay. Yes, it does. Let's see. Thank you for the example. You are welcome. You're so welcome, Cassie girl. Let's see. Okay, I don't got no more comments over here on TikTok. Okay. Thank y'all for the follows. I see a lot of people following. If you have any other questions, I'm literally talking about everything at this point. But the main topic of tonight is starting your business and growing your business, even if you're scared. So the first tip was write down what the next 12 months looks like. My second tip for you is to write down on the left side of your paper, like go a step down, cut your paper in half. On the left side, write down everything that scares you. Okay. Now on the right side of that paper, y'all know what we're going to do. We're going to write down, how can you overcome this fear? I want you to write the positive evidence that it's possible, even if it's not your evidence. Okay. So let's just say on the fearful side, you're scared no one's going to buy. Okay. On the positive side, you're going to write, people are buying stuff every day. Amazon is popping. People go to Target and spend $200. People are on Walmart.com, Shein. If they can make sales, I can make sales. Small businesses are making sales every day. If they can make sales, I can make sales. That's your positive evidence, okay? If you've ever made one sale, whether it was to your friend, your cousin, a stranger, if you made one sale, you can make 10 sales, you can make 100 sales, you can make 1,000 sales. You just have to find that motivation, right? I don't know what I'm doing is a fear. I don't know what I'm doing. How to overcome that? Get help. If you don't know what you're doing, find someone who does know what to do. And then, yes, you got to pay them, but it makes sense to pay somebody to learn how to do something you've never done before, right? Does this make sense? Yes or no? If you don't know what you're doing, even before you get to pay somebody, go to YouTube and say, how to start a candle business and watch some videos. Does this make sense? Yes or no? So everything that's negative, I want you to find a positive outcome for it, even if you have to look at somebody else. Okay? Literally. I started my YouTube channel with a rinky-dink iPhone 6. That's it. That's all. I didn't know anything about YouTube. I didn't know anything about thumbnails. I didn't know anything about description boxes. I didn't know anything about anything. I just picked up my phone, recorded some videos, and put them on the internet. Every week that I posted my YouTube videos, I learned something new. Because before I would post, I would watch a YouTube video on how to use YouTube. And then I'd be like, okay, I didn't make a thumbnail. But where do I make a thumbnail? I found an app to make thumbnails. This was before Canva was even a thing. I found an app to make thumbnails and I made a thumbnail. Then it was like, you got to have titles. So I started to search like what titles I should have so that people could watch my videos. Then I put titles. But every week my videos got progressively better because I learned, okay? If you don't know what you're doing, figure it out. Find someone to help you. So yes, pay somebody to help you or watch some YouTube videos. Go to Google. Google is free to start, okay? Google's free to start, but it's always nice to get somebody to help you, okay? So left side what scares you, right side all the positive things, okay? After you do that, I want you to go under, and this is where we go a little bit deep, okay? So bear with me because I want you to know that I don't care who you are. I don't care what you've done in your life. Everyone has a story like this. Underneath of all of that, even on the next page, if you have to, I want you to write down 5 to 10 times that you were scared to do something, but you did it anyway, and it turned out great. I'll use my YouTube channel as an example. So again, we're writing down 5 to 10 things. You can do this after. 5 to 10 things that you've done in your life that you were scared to do, but they turned out great. For me, right now, that YouTube channel, because I did it on a whim and I was nervous that nobody was going to watch but my mother. And my mother did watch. She still be watching to this day. I was nervous that nobody was going to watch besides my mother. But I did it anyway. 42,000 subscribers later, almost $400,000 I've made since 2019. That YouTube channel made me Krista Maximizer. It made me full-time. So when I got fired from my job, I just doubled down on Krista Maximizer. Starting that YouTube channel single-handedly changed my life and gave me a type of freedom I don't think I've ever would have found in a 9-to-5. Okay? Hands down. But I was scared and I didn't know what I was doing. Okay? If I go to high school, I went to the International Baccalaureate program in high school. I was scared. Turned out great for me. Okay? Going to college. I was literally the first person in my family to go from high school to a 4-year college and stay on campus. I was only 30 minutes away from home, but I was still at college. Was I scared? Absolutely. I didn't know what I was doing. My family didn't know what I was doing. They just knew I was going to college and I was just going to go. I was scared. I did it anyway. Graduated in 4 years. Best time of my life. Best time of my life was college. I grew up at college. Okay. Y'all know what I did after college? I even got crazier. I'm from Baltimore, Maryland. I graduated in June. No, I lied. I graduated in May. In June, I moved to Florida, 900 miles away from home, with no family, with no job. I had decided during my senior year that I was going to move to Florida. I found a house, a fully furnished condo, and I started paying for that condo. I had 3 months of rent paid. I was like, I'm moving to Florida when I graduate. I wanted to work at Disney. I wanted to live in the sun. My mother didn't let me go to college out the state. So I said, guess what? I'm moving. Was I scared? Absolutely terrified to live by myself. I never lived by myself before. In college, I had a single my senior year. Before that, I was an RA and I had suite mates for 2 years. Freshman year, I had a roommate. I have a younger sister. I always had my sister with me from the time I could remember. I always had someone in my house. Thank you so much for those gifts. Thank you. If you let me know if you have any questions. I was always with someone. I had never lived alone in a whole house by myself. I was scared out of my fucking mind. But I did it anyway. And it turned out great for me. Thank you for those roses. Thank you for those roses. Please let me know if you have any questions, okay? Please let me know if you have any questions, if there's anything I can help you with. I was scared, but I did it. I was scared, but I did it. After about 3 or 4 weeks, I had 4 job offers. I took 2 jobs and I started working from 7 a.m. to midnight every single day. It wasn't easy, but I did it. Then 2 more years later, I got pregnant. I was scared out of my mind. I became somebody's mother? Are you shitting me? Having a baby, having a child is scary. I almost died. That's the closest you get to death as a woman. I could have died. Okay? Then now I got to take care of a baby? Having a child is scary. Happy to report the child is happy and healthy. She is 10 years old right now. Okay? Living her best life with her daddy right now. Okay? And the last thing that I did, that I actually did about a year ago, scary AF. I ended a relationship that was abusive. I wasn't getting beat up. I wasn't getting physically abused, because we think about abuse in a relationship, you always think it's physical, right? Abused in a lot of other ways, okay? And I ended that relationship with somebody I thought I was going to marry, with somebody I thought was my soulmate. That was scary. Like, am I ever going to find a man that's going to love me? Do I deserve to be loved? My life was in shambles this time last year, like complete shambles. I was so scared of ending that I stayed way too long. I was scared, but I did it. And it turned out great, because I'm 50 million times better today than I was this time last year. This time last year, your girl was crying her eyes out and trying to make it happen, okay? Trying to just survive. I spent the last year of my life 90% of the time in Baltimore with my mom, because I knew that if I was alone, I would have went to the dark side, in the sense of like I would have gotten so depressed that it would have been bad for me, right? I knew that. So that's why this past year, your girl was in Baltimore like nobody's business. I had to be with my mother, okay? Why am I telling y'all this? Because every day in life, thank you for those gifts. I really appreciate that. Every day in life, you do hard things. You do scary things. And 9 times out of 10, it turns out good. Now, do we try some things and it turns out bad? Absolutely. That's with everything. Your business is not going to be perfect. It's not going to go exactly as you planned, but you have to do it anyway if it's something that's a desire of your heart. I knew I wanted a business. My first serious side hustle, I started it scared. I hated it and I closed that business. And then guess what? I took a break and I started Kristen Maximizer. And that business changed my life. You got to do it scared. You got to do it scared. And if it doesn't go as planned and it doesn't go good, it's okay. You learned, you took a chance. Now, how can you be better moving forward? I had to tell myself a lot of that in the relationship. You made those choices, you made those decisions. You cannot beat yourself up about it. But what can you do to be a better Crystal moving forward? I know what I'm accepting and what I'm not accepting. I know what I'm dealing with and what I'm not dealing with. Same thing in business. I was scared to start that YouTube channel. Now I started a second YouTube channel. I've grown a following on TikTok, Instagram. Now I'm not scared at all. showing up here, I'm never scared of that. I was in the beginning. I was nervous about like what would people think of me. I ain't scared about that no more. I was also scared. Then we're gonna go past this. I was also scared when I switched my niche. When I switched from being the coupon girl to the business content girl, oh, I was terrified. I was like, my people are gonna think I'm a sellout. No one's gonna follow me. I'm not gonna make any money. Did I have to basically go down to damn near 0 clients? Yes, because I let go all of my couponing clients, and I had a nice core base of couponing clients. Okay, a few dozen couponing clients. I let them all go because I believed in my vision of being a content coach. So for the past few months, I have been rebuilding my clientele slowly but surely. Not going as fast as I would like, but I am rebuilding my clients because I completely changed from teaching people how to save money to teaching people how to grow with content, because content changed my life. No matter what I was talking about, I know how to create content, and that content changed my life, and it made me a shit ton of money, and it's still making me money. But I was scared to death to switch my niche. Scared. But guess what? I started a new YouTube channel. I'm signing new clients every single month, and I'm so happy. I love that I made the change. But was it scary? Yes. Absolutely. Poop my pants scared. I didn't literally poop my pants, but you know what I mean. You got to do it scared. But I want you to remind yourself of how amazing you are. So write down 5 to 10 things you've done in your life scared, but it turned out good. Rant over. I'm so sorry you had to experience that, but you've learned so much from that. I did. I learned a lot. I learned so much, and I'm so grateful that I'm on the other side of it. All I know is the struggle. I feel you. Oh, shoot. I did not mean to send that invitation. Oh my God. TikTok be doing that. So we got to change our mindset. Okay. The struggle is real, but what is your next best step to not struggle? Right? You said you have a business of things you can sell, but you have a big heart. Start selling. Hey, Miss, is it Corable? I don't know. I'm saying that wrong. Thanks for the follow, though. LOL. Hey, Carolyn. How are you? That's amazing. You're strong. I am doing much better. Like this time last year, I didn't know if I was going to make it, right? But I am doing so much better. I am finding my power. I am finding my voice. I feel worthy of all the good things that are coming to me. My self-esteem was in the toilet. I was making myself small to be with someone who didn't really deserve me. But now I'm like, I know my worth. And I literally just texted my sister before this. I was like, the man of my dreams is going to come, and he's going to be obsessed with me, and he's going to love me, and he's going to treat me well. So I'm just here being the best Crystal possible while he finds me. Like, it's literally that simple. So I'm much better. I'm happy with the direction of my business. I love my clients that I work with. And I'm feeling really, really great about where I am and in the future. And I made a decision I used to be a group coaching girly, and I still am. But I made the decision to focus on one-on-one coaching right now, and that has been a huge change for me. God is good, stay positive. Yes, he is. And a few years ago, I started a campaign of being disgustingly positive. And that outlook has changed my life as well. So I promised myself that even when things were bad, even when I was in that relationship, even when other things were not going like I wanted them to go, I said, I can only control Crystal's reaction. Crystal wants to have a positive reaction. So I'm emotional. I'm very emotional. I'm going to cry. I'm going to be sad. I'm going to feel my feelings. But once I go through the process of feeling my feelings, what is my next best step to get me more of what I want? Literally. And I had to be positive. Thank you so much for those roses. And you have to be positive about it. I cannot stay in the dark place. Now, I can give myself a day or two to be mad, to scream. Thank you for those gifts. I can give myself a day or two, sometimes longer. Like from this election, right? From this election, I grieved for a week like someone died. Like Miss Kev on stage really explained why the election hit her, and it hit me too. Like that was us seeing on a nationwide scale how overqualified a Black woman could be, and a mediocre, piss poor white man excels over the overqualified Black woman. And I feel like that hits so hard because it's like, I've been in that situation where I am the most qualified, but I'm not chosen for whatever reason. And a mediocre white man gets it with no experience. So that election, I grieved, and I grieved hard. Kamala is my soror, okay? Ski wee, okay? But like, I grieved for a week off of that, but I was like, okay. Then I got angry and I was like, the only thing that can save me is making more money. You want to give tax cuts to the super rich? How the hell can I become super rich? How the hell can I make $600,000 a year so I can get a tax cut? How the hell can I make the most money possible? Because when you have more money, you have more options, you have more opportunities, you have more influence. So if I got enough money, I can pick up, go where I need to go, do what I need to do. Okay? But I was like, you know what? The United States gonna go to shit, but how can I have enough money that I'm not flushed down the toilet with them? I can pick up and go and make moves. The only thing that's gonna save me is to make more money. That's what was my positive outlook. And pray that behind the scenes she prosecuting something and they find out some things went crazy. Because anyway, that's another story for another day. I'm not about to dig into all of that, but I'm keeping hope alive. Okay, you gotta stay positive. You gotta be positive. You got to be positive. Feel your feelings and go on. I'm not a people person at all. That's something I have to work on. So then you have to decide, like, if you want to have a business, you got to have customer service and sales. But if you're not a people person, maybe the business is not the best thing for you. Yep. Thank you. Have a good night. Good night, Carolyn. Okay, I'm ranting, but 5 to 10 things that you've done scared and they turned out great. Okay. So once you do that, then you have to ask yourself, what is the next best step that you can take right now today, moving towards growing your business? Hey, Mrs. Brown, thank you so much for joining. Towards growing your business. So what is that next best step that you can take towards growing your business? Okay. Write that down. Write that down. What's the next best step you can take? You're scared to take the next step in your business. What can you do? Low barrier to entry that feels good for you that you can do to make the next step. So what I suggest is come up with a 30-day plan. If you decide growth in your business looks like you making $1,000 a month, what's your 30-day plan to make your next $1,000? How many of your products do you need to sell? What kind of marketing do you need to do? What kind of content do you need to create? How do you need to connect with your audience? Create a 30-day plan. Once your 30-day plan is created, and then I'm going to come to y'all's questions. Once your 30-day plan is created, I want you to create weekly to-do lists. Okay? Weekly to-do list. What are you going to do this week to move towards your goals? Okay? Let the fear motivate you. Don't be scared and do nothing. Be scared and move forward. Do not let the fear paralyze you. If you let the fear paralyze you, you're never going to get what you want. You want to learn how to swim, but you won't get in the pool, you're never going to learn how to swim. I'm scared to drown, so I'm going to learn how to swim so I don't drown in the water. My fear is motivating me to learn how to swim so I don't drown. I forced my child to learn how to swim when she was like 3, 4. I think she was 4. She was probably scared out of her mind. But I said, one thing you're not about to do is live in Florida with all of these bodies of water and not know how to swim. Was there tears? Was there tantrums? Did I have to bribe her with candy? But I bet you after 2 weeks, that child knew how to swim, and now she can swim like a fish. Doesn't matter how deep the water, but all I knew was that my child needed to learn how to swim. Does this make sense? Yes or no? Let the fear motivate you. Ask yourself, what do I have to lose by not starting? What kind of regret am I going to feel if I never tried? And my last tip before I get to y'all questions, get help. Get the mentor, hire the coach, join the program. I do not suggest a course or ebook. When it comes to you being scared and needing motivation and accountability, a course can't give you that. An ebook can't give you that. You need to be talking to a person. Find the mentor, find the coach, find the therapist, get the support that you need to move forward in your business. If you're like, Crystal, I'm loving this, I want to work with you, this is what I want you to do. I want you to, if you're on TikTok, fill out this form, name, email, phone number. It's totally free. It's going to add you to my email list. It's going to give you the link to my YouTube channel, Build a Business with Chris. I'm looking to get 4 new subscribers tonight because I'm on a journey to get 700 subscribers on my channel, and I'm about 35 away. But tonight's goal is 4 subscribers. So if you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, Build a Business with Chris, Build a Business with KRYS, please subscribe tonight. Please. You can click the link in my bio to subscribe. You can get on my email list to subscribe, or you can go to YouTube and type in Build a Business with KRYS to subscribe. Okay. Also, when you fill out the form, you have the opportunity to book a free sales call with me. What's a sales call? A sales call is where we get to know each other and I get to know your business. I get to know where you are right now and where you want to be in the next 6 to 12 months. Then I will let you know how we can work together to get you where you want to go. I primarily help you with creating a strategy around your content and your sales. But the sales call is free for you to get to know me, to see if you want me to be your coach, and for me to get to know you a little bit more about your business to see if I want you to be my client. If we both say yes, I'll let you know I have one-time packages and 6-month packages that you can purchase to work with me. My Black Friday sale is going to start in a week. So I do have some discounts, some promotions coming up for us to work together. But you can do your sales call now. I can tell you about the packages now. And then when they are open, which they will open on the 24th of November, you'll be able to have your credit card in hand and book your spot, because spots will be limited in my next one-on-one coaching rounds. Okay. So let's get connected. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Build a Business with Chris. Get on my email list so that you can get a sales call with me. So on TikTok, fill out this form. Everywhere else, you can click the link in my bio. On YouTube, there's links in the description box to get on my email list and go directly to my website. Okay. So now I'm opening up the floor for questions about content, around business, around sales. Any questions you have about being scared, starting, growing your business, let me know in the comments. Okay. So I'm an introvert with personality as long as I have my bubble of protection. That's good. I want to start my lip gloss business. Awesome. Do you already have the materials? Do you already have the formula of the lip gloss? I want to learn content creation. Would love to help you with content creation. You're live in both. That's boss. Actually, I am live on all of my platforms at once. So I am live on TikTok, Instagram, and both YouTube channels and my Facebook page. Do you see that? So I use something called StreamYard to go live on both YouTube channels and my Facebook page. Then I have 2 phones. I got a work phone and a personal phone. So I go TikTok on one, Instagram on the other. When I go live everywhere at once. Why do I do that? Because I am Chris the Maximizer. Okay. I am Chris the Maximizer. So I maximize my time. A little bit about me. If you have questions, drop your questions. It's time for questions. Now I'm just ranting. My favorite way to connect with my audience and create content is by going live. I held myself back from it being my main source, but there's been times where I will go live for 60 days, 90 days at a time, straight in a row, right? I went live for like 260 days once, okay? I decided that this year, the way I'm putting out content is I'm doing 1 YouTube video per week on my YouTube channel, right? I actually will have a new video going out tomorrow. And then I am going to go live 20 times a month, which equals 5 times a week. So because I love going live so much, I'm going live 5 times a week. Okay? 5 times a week. And it's my favorite thing to do. So when I go live on all platforms, because energetically, I can use this energy once and it goes to all of my platforms. I do not create content for TikTok, Instagram, or my Facebook page. I only create content for YouTube. I go live everywhere. My replays can be found on Instagram and on YouTube. And TikTok, which I'm slacking on, but TikTok, I do my live clips. I need to start putting them back up. I haven't, but I need to put more up. But that's my content strategy. That's what I do. So when I go live on all my platforms. So please, 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 if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe to Build a Business with KRYS. If you're on TikTok, fill out this leads form. I also send you a text message. I'm caught up on my text messages. So if you join tonight, I'll send you a text tomorrow and we can chat about getting our sales call book. How did you get to the point of being able to go live on TikTok? I think you need 1,000 followers to go live on TikTok. Let me look it up really quick. How many followers do you need to go live on TikTok? You have to have 1,000. You have to be 18. You have to have 1,000 followers. So you need to have 1,000 followers to go live on TikTok. Okay. Thank you so much for the follows. So scared to go live. So you don't have to start with going live. You don't have to start with going live. Start with creating content. And then when it's time to go live, you just plan that. So I suggest start creating consistent videos. Okay. So for every platform besides long form YouTube, if you're creating videos, you want to create 3 to 5 videos per week. So if you're doing TikTok, 3 to 5 videos that are 1 to 2 minutes long every single week. You choose if you want a 3, 4, or 5. Whatever it is, you just need to be consistent with it. And create pre-recorded content. And then once you have enough followers on TikTok, then you can go live on TikTok. But you schedule your live, you plan your live. Hey, Tonette, thank you so much for joining. You schedule your live, you're playing your live, you put talking points, you put frequently asked questions, and you go from there. You can also practice before you really go live as well. But live is my favorite thing to do. It's the best way to engage with my audience and make sales without posting content. You're not going to be able to go live without posting content. If you want to start a lip gloss business, oh, that's Miss Brown. I'm sorry. You said that you want to learn content creation. Okay, cool. So you have to post content because if you don't post, you won't get followers. So the way in which you get followers is to post content. You have to post connection content that connects you to your audience that you want to sell to. I'm a business owner. I sell one-on-one coaching. Okay. I help you with content and sales. In order to attract an audience that needs help with content and sales as business owners, I create videos and I go live about what? Content and sales. So I create videos around how to create content, how to batch content, how to figure out what platform to use for your business. I talk about business tips. I talk about all the things to attract the ideal clients. Okay? To attract the ideal clients onto my platform. You said you don't post content on TikTok. Did you get 1,000 followers from? Okay, so I had 50,000 followers on TikTok. So I got my followers on TikTok when I was posting content. So let me back up and help you understand what I mean. Crystal today in 2024 doesn't post TikTok content. So I misunderstood you. When I first started in 2020, I was posting content only because TikTok paid me. So TikTok paid me to post. So I reached 1,000 really quick because I was posting every single day for 2 months. So I reached my first 1,000 in that first month. So today, right now, I don't post content. Does that make sense? But I had 50,000 on TikTok, so I'm way over that threshold. But if TikTok was my main social media platform, I would post content. But YouTube's my main platform. Make sense? So you today, brand new, you have to post content in order to get the followers. But you want to post content related to your niche. You want to post content to attract the people that are going to buy what you are selling. Okay. So I apologize if I confused you. So in 2024, I don't post content on TikTok. But if TikTok was my main platform and I was building an audience, or if I started a brand new TikTok tomorrow, I would be posting content. And I would probably post 4 times a week, videos that are at least 1 to 2 minutes long in my niche. And no, when I was starting on TikTok, I didn't pull people from my YouTube channel to come on TikTok. No. I literally just started posting content and talking to them. You said which platform to use. Is there a way to find out which platform is better for your type of business? So the best platform, the way to figure out what platform is best for you is twofold. Number one, where are your ideal clients? You said you sell beauty care and candles. Is that it? Beauty, body care and candles. Your ideal client is pretty much on every single platform. An ashy woman, she's everywhere. So the second way for you to pick is what platform do you want to be on? The platform doesn't make you, you make the platform. You can sell on every single platform. People are making millions on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, Snapchat, LinkedIn, Twitter, which Twitter is canceled, but Twitter, Threads, LinkedIn, did I say? People are making content. I mean, people are making money with their products on every platform. So no platform is superior to the other. What platform are your ideal clients on, and what platform do you want to be on? That's the most important thing. Where do you want to create content? Where do you want to show up? Where do you want to put your energy? My suggestion as a content coach, if you're not making $3,000 a month or more in your business, this is your strategy. One, hold on. TikTok always makes me do this at the 1 hour mark. This is your strategy. One main platform and one secondary platform. So for me, my main platform is YouTube, meaning I create my video content for YouTube only. My secondary platform is TikTok and Instagram. So if I want to repurpose my content, then I'll repurpose what I put on YouTube over on TikTok and Instagram. But for me, I create long form videos on YouTube and I go live everywhere else. And my lives are on all the same platforms at the same time. So one main platform for you and one secondary platform. If your main platform is Instagram and your secondary platform is TikTok, take your reels from Instagram, remove the watermark, and put it on TikTok. If TikTok's your main platform and Facebook is your secondary platform, post your TikToks, remove the watermark, put that same reel on your Facebook business page. Okay? If all else fails and you can only be on one platform, be on your main platform, that's TikTok. If all else fails, I'm only going to be on YouTube. My secondary platform is TikTok. Does this make sense? Yes or no? You pick the platform. You make the platform. All the greats, all the big influencers, they start on one platform and then they diversify. When I started in 2018, I was only on YouTube. I had an Instagram and a Facebook business page. I would post a video on YouTube. I would go on Instagram and Facebook and I would say, I just posted a video on how to coupon at Walgreens. Go to my YouTube channel, Build a Business with Chris, Build a Business with KRYS. Go subscribe and watch the video. That's all I did on Facebook and YouTube for Facebook and Instagram, for 2 years. Okay. Thank you to everyone who subscribed already. I appreciate it. Let's see. I got one new subscriber. We need 3 more. 3 more people, please subscribe to my YouTube channel before I get off this live. I need to get to 75 before tonight. I want to be at 675 before I go to bed. Okay. So that's all I did. Now today, I don't repurpose at all. I post on YouTube and then I just go live everywhere else. But that's 6 years later. I built up to this. And then slowly but surely, I added on the other platforms. Okay. Thank you for explaining. You are welcome. How did you get paid to post? Oh, it was a promotion that they were doing when TikTok was blowing up during the pandemic. They wanted more educational content on TikTok. So they paid a shit ton of creators to post 15-second videos to get TikTok going. Or is it a personal preference? Oh, yeah, I answered that for you. I like TikTok a lot and Instagram second, but with the potential ban, it makes me hesitant. Right. Yeah, so you can do TikTok and Instagram simultaneously. The other thing I want to say about building an audience, you see how I'm telling y'all to get on my email list? When you're building your audience, you also want to build your audience off the platform. So, as I state again, for those of you on TikTok, fill out the form and get on my email list. Why? I don't own TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, or YouTube. If they decide to shut down today or tomorrow, all of my followers, all of my comments, all of my DMs, your way of connecting with me is gone. So as I'm building my platforms, I'm also building my email list. because if they go away, at least I can email you and we can still work together. At least I can email you and send you a Zoom link and I can do my lives and I can coach within Zoom. So it's twofold. I've made all this money on social media, but I got those people from social media and into my coaching programs, and from social media and onto my email list. So make sure you get on my email list too. You just made my highest stressor and concern null and void. Yes. What's your thoughts and Threads? I have not figured it out. I like Threads for personal. I haven't really posted business stuff over there, but people are making money over there. I said maybe I'll add it, but I probably won't. I'm over there on Threads. Listen, I done fell into dating Threads. That's really where I be. I don't know how. And now I'm on Aquarius Threads because I'm an Aquarius, and all the Aquarius posts are popping up. All the dating posts are popping up for me. I haven't done too much business on Threads. Like Threads is like fun for me in that way. Every other social media is strictly like business for me. Except for TikTok. I be scrolling on TikTok for fun, but I like Threads. Business wise, probably not. For you, for business, I wouldn't be doing business on Threads because you want to do videos because you sell a physical product. People need to see the product in motion. It seems so random to me. It's it's their way to beat Twitter, which I like it. It's cool though. It's very similar to Twitter. But people are much nicer than they are on Twitter. But Twitter's canceled right now. So okay. Do we have any other questions? I see there's a lot of y'all watching. So calls to action. Get on my email list. Go to KristenMaximizer.com, click join the list. Go to TikTok. Jesus. Go to YouTube and subscribe to Build a Business with Chris. Build a Business with KRYS. Go subscribe. Okay. I need 3 more of y'all to subscribe today. And if you're on TikTok, fill out the form so that you can get on my email list. And then if you do fill out the form, I'll also send you a text message, most likely tomorrow or Sunday, whichever day I have time. Okay. I was supposed to be doing more work tonight, but I don't feel like it. The girl is tired. Okay. So, are there any questions before I go? Any questions, comments, or concerns before I go? I hope this has motivated you to do it scared. I hope this has motivated you to not let fear hold you back in any aspect of your life and really, I need to redo this. Oh, look at this hair sticking. Oh my God, no, I need to redo this. I do my own hair, and the fact that there's hair sticking out, that is no bueno. I need to redo that. I hope that this has motivated you to not let fear hold you back. I hope this has motivated you to do something, even if you're scared. Do it, try. And if it doesn't go well, pivot, learn your lesson, and figure out how you can be better next time. But you'll never know unless you try. It has. I'm glad I found your lives. You made it very plain and doable. I love that. I love that for you. Thanks for joining. I appreciate you being here. I was trying to watch that fight over on Netflix, but Netflix is crashing. Mike Tyson did probably already beat the boy up. I hope he did. Oh shit, it's just starting, y'all. Well, I guess I can go watch it. No, it's still the girl. Oh wait, come on now. It can't still be these girls. I gotta be behind. Let me refresh again. This thing started at 8 and Mike Tyson still ain't fight. I gotta get to Threads right now and see. You said it's just starting. I see the girls. Oh, I think I'm too far back. Let me see. Not Cedric the Entertainer is a man. Oh, I see it now. Cedric the Entertainer is a commentator. Okay, I had to update mine. Okay, cool. I updated it. Look like they about to start. Anywho, If you have any questions that you didn't want to ask publicly, you can slide in my DMs. They are open. I answer them. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel and get on my email list. Those are y'all's calls to action. I'm about to go downstairs in my bed, eat some sunflower seeds, and watch Mike Tyson beat up this man. Okay. I don't know why this little boy thought that he could get Mike. Okay. And yeah, so thank y'all for joining me. This was a great live. Do it scared. Okay. Do it scared. You can do hard things and you can do it even if you're scared. Do not let your fear hold you back. I will be live again tomorrow. I'm so proud of myself because I just did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lives in a row. I got to catch up because last week when I was mourning the election, I took like 5 days off from live. So now I got to make up days. So I'll be live again tomorrow night as well. We're going to be talking about making time for your business tomorrow and then showing up authentically on Sunday. Look at me with these big ideas. Okay, so I'll see y'all later. Y'all have a good night. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.